Let's talk about the secret strategy we use to get an extra around 3 to 500 coaching applications per year without any additional ad spend. So here's what most coaches do to get applications and why they're missing this. Most coaches do this. They run ads and try and get coaching applications via a webinar, a video, the usual stuff, or just drive people right to their site. And then one and done. Whoever booked a call, and whoever didn't. And that's the way it is. And you just try and do more of what you were doing, right? More ads, more this, more that. Well, here's the problem. You are leaving a ton of potential opportunity in your business by not leveraging it right. So what is the secret strategy we use to get, on average, 3 to 500 extra coaching applications a year? Here's what we do. We use our email list that we get from the webinar that we run to cold traffic. Now, before you leave, I want to explain to you why this works, especially if you don't have a list yet or your list is really small. So here's how most people do email marketing, okay? What they do is they basically email their list once in a while with some good content. They're like, hey, I was on a podcast, or hey, I got a book, or I'm going to send you a newsletter every Friday. It's going to have, some interesting content in it, maybe a client testimonial or something like that, and some really good stuff, right? And then you send it out, and maybe you get some responses back that are like, hey, this is really good. I love your newsletter. Look forward to it every Friday. And you're like, why are they not booking calls? Why are they not doing it? Or what people do is they'll email their list once in a while for a call, and then people will respond back and be like, what are you doing? Why are you emailing me? This is crazy. I'm not interested in this. And then so they get unsubscribed, and then they think, oh my gosh, this isn't working. And so they don't email their list. Or the third thing they do is they will put a follow-up sequence on their email list and email their list 4 or 5 times, and then be like, hey, nobody booked calls, nobody bought anything, nobody bought my book, my downsell, my 1-hour coaching sessions, my group call, my whatever you got. Like, I'm not emailing them anymore. So they come in, they get email 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they get nothing from me ever again. That is terrible. Here's what you need to understand. I'm going to explain to you 3 things, okay? And the third part is actually how to implement this, because you're potentially missing out on probably up to 50% of the calls that you could otherwise be getting. And you don't need a small list. And I'm going to explain to you how I've been doing it for 15 years and why it's still working better than ever before, and why I believe it's the secret strategy that virtually no coach knows how to do. No coach will ever do it other than people who learn how to do it right. And it really gives you that golden opportunity that nobody else is going to use to oversaturate it, okay? Because the biggest problem in a lot of this marketing is once something works, everybody jumps on the bandwagon, it doesn't work anymore. I don't see that happening with email. So it's one of these secrets that literally is a secret strategy if you use it right. So first things first here, most people do not understand how to do email marketing. Like I already alluded to, most people do it wrong. They don't get it. They don't know what they're doing. They think the job of their email marketing is just send content all the time, keep their email list happy, make sure nobody unsubscribes, and then the odd time I'll book a call. Okay, so that's the problem. Now, here's what you need to understand: the psychology of email that worked years and years and years and years ago. Okay, let's say, right around before cell phones and apps and stuff got real big, people would read their email on their desktop. And what would they do? They would go get their email. Remember those days? You would download your emails, all right? Or you would log into Yahoo Mail or something like that, or Hotmail. And you would see all these emails from the same person. You'd be like, why are they sending me so many emails? And you're like, delete, 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 unsubscribe. Don't ever email me again. You send me too many emails, right? And a lot of people would only do it every couple days and stuff like that. This psychology kept with coaches. So coaches use email marketing nowadays to book calls with a mindset of 15 years ago. Okay? And so what do I mean by that? Most coaches are scared to email their list because if they do it too much, if they do it wrong, everybody's going to leave, everybody's going to be mad, so on and so forth. All right? That's the biggest problem. Now, number two, most coaches who do it wrong. Okay? Here's what I mean, because again, I'm going to show you the right way that we do it to get 300 to 500 extra applications conservatively. And here's what I've found. I'll tell you this right now. The quality of applications off email are usually better than the quality of applications right off the ads, the webinar, that type of thing. I'll explain to you why. There's a reason why. There's a psychology behind it. I think you're going to like it. Okay? So the second thing is most people who do it wrong. What do? They email their list once a week on a Friday and be like, hey, you know what? I've got some call openings. I've only got 3 spots left for Monday. Super important. If you want my coaching, you better book a call or my spots are all going to be gone. And then what do? People read that and be like, no, thank you. I'm good. Stop sending me these emails, and they unsubscribe. Okay? Or they will email a whole bunch of content. Okay? They will write a blog post and then send it as an email, and buried at the very bottom will be like, oh, hey, by the way, if you want some extra help with this issue, that issue, or the other issue in your life, that I coach you on, weight loss, whatever it is, I don't know, right? Well, book a call. We'll see if I can help. And it's like pages of content, and at the very bottom is this book a call. And, people just don't book a call, right? So and then they say, well, email doesn't work for me, right? So they're doing it wrong. They're using outdated strategies. They're trying to send emails and thinking that people really care about booking a call when nobody wants to book a call. Nobody woke up this morning and checked their email and was like, hey, I wonder if one of these emails has somebody's calendar in it so that I can book a call with them. Said nobody, okay? That's a feature, not a benefit. 10 years ago in the coaching industry, if you send people an email and say, hey, you know what, I want to do a free call with you, see if I can help you, people would be like, well, that's really cool, free call, of course, I'd love that. Because nobody was doing it. Well, when everybody is doing the same thing, we have to evolve the strategy, right? There used to be a time when in email marketing where you'd get 100% deliverability, 90% of people would open the email and be like, oh my gosh, you just sent me this email, it's so amazing, and you included my name in it. I feel like it's just sent directly to me, right? And they didn't know about name insertions and stuff like that where the autoresponder would insert the first name. You know what I'm saying? So email has evolved, and so do you. So you have to realize that the reason it doesn't work is because most people are doing it wrong. They don't know how to book calls from their email follow-ups, okay? So how do you do it if you have a super small list and if you don't know what you're doing and it's never worked for you, but you would love some extra calls? Here's how you do it. First things first, before we get to that, what I need you to do is 2 quick things, okay? I need you to hit the like button on this video so I can know you like this video so I can create more like it, okay? Second thing, somewhere around here is the subscribe button. I need you to subscribe because I got a lot more stuff coming out that I think is really going to help you a lot. And one of the best ways to know about the videos that I have coming up is to hit the subscribe button. And you don't want to miss them because what we do is we spend about $1 million a year on ads in the coaching space trying to figure this thing all out. And what I'm starting to do is teach what we're doing on our YouTube channel so that you can get it for free. It doesn't cost you anything, and hopefully it can help your business grow, save you from making a lot of mistakes. But if you don't know the videos are coming, you're not going to be able to learn from them and potentially save time, money, and all that stuff on the mistakes that you could potentially make. So hit the subscribe button and watch for some more videos coming up down the pipeline. So here's how you get strategy sessions off your email list if it's small and you're not good at email and you don't know what you're doing, okay? The first thing you need to do is you need to realize this. Your job, the job of the email is you send an email every day, okay? Now, what's in those emails? Very important. The most important thing is you're helping people overcome a symptom, okay? Nobody, if you are a business coach, okay, think about this. Nobody cares about how to make more money, right? Like if you're a business coach or something like that. You know, obviously they do, but that's a concept, okay? So what people are looking to do in your niche, in every niche that I've seen, is they're looking to move away from a pain, okay? Not towards more pleasure. Sure, everybody wants to make more money, lose weight, all that kind of stuff. But what is holding them back? Why are they not succeeding in this area, okay? And so what is the symptom they're having? So maybe it's bad employees, okay? Let's hypothetically say it is, and that's your niche, okay? The email is not going to be like, hey, how to hire amazing employees. The email is going to be, do you want to fire everybody who works for you? Question mark. That's getting inside their head because they're thinking that. They're like, oh, these employees just want to get rid of them all, right? And so you're going to create a symptom-based email about a problem, and then the email is going to extract that problem about what is happening in their head. You're going to join that conversation in your head. It's like you're reading their mail type situation, and it's going to talk about, you want to talk about their symptoms. Are you feeling this way? Is this what's bothering you? Are you frustrated by this? And then we tell a story. Here's what happened to me. Here's what happened to a client of mine, so on and so forth. And then once we've really connected with them very much emotionally, then it's like, hey, look, I have a strategy to fix this. And it's worked for these people, and I'd love to share it with you. Let's book a call. You see what I'm doing there? And so we're going to hook that whole thing together. And then that way we're going to connect with them deeply around the problem/symptom, talking about how the call is one of the options to fix this, right? That's what we do. It's called a symptomatic email, okay, about the symptoms. And then based on that, we get them to book the call, okay? We're not telling them the solution. You can't prescribe a solution. You don't know the person. So just dumping content on them isn't going to help them, right? It's about diagnosing it, connecting with that symptom, and then explaining to them, I have a solution, book a call, let's see if that's the right fit. And that's how you get a higher percentage of people booking calls, okay? Now, here's the cool thing. Why does this work? Because people associate being on your email list with time of knowing you, okay? So somebody might see your ad today and then book a call with you, and they don't feel like they know you. Or somebody sees your ad, they don't book a call with you, but they're on your email list, and they're getting emails from you every day for a month. They're consuming this content, and then finally something clicks, and they like your email, they book a call. Guess what? Now they feel like they've known you for like a month. So there's a higher trust there. So that's what you need to understand. This is a very powerful strategy. I would really encourage you to do it and create nice evergreen emails. Do one a day, put it in your follow-up sequence, and your list might be small, but this is a very powerful strategy, and you probably haven't heard this before. And just think about that. Most of the people in your coaching niche haven't either, okay? So that's why it's working really well. That's why it's my favorite strategy to get book calls, and I think it's going to work for a really long time. So hopefully this works for you. Remember, click the like button, click the subscribe, and then in the pinned comment, there is a link to my upcoming webinar, the 300-word ad template strategy, and the snowball system that we use to get coaching clients on Facebook ads. Basically, what I've been learning, spending roughly $1 million a year on Facebook ads, getting coaching clients, and I want to share with you that stuff so that you don't have to hopefully make all the mistakes I made to get coaching clients. So go down there, click that link, get registered for that webinar, and we'll see you over there.